Hello, Gemini. This is your love reading for September, and in this reading, we're going to find out how your partner or love interest feels about you in September and how they're going to behave moving forward in September. I'm using the Mystic Mondays Tarot deck. Let's do this. Actually, let me stage the place first. Okay, let's go. How is Gemini's partner or love interest going? No, how does mate? Guys, it's 10 a.m. Okay, please have patience. The question was, how does Gemini's partner or love interest feel about them right now in September? This could be for Gemini Sun and Moon viewers. It should still apply regardless, but you know. How does Gemini's partner love interest feel about them in September? The Eight of Swords nearly came. No, the Eight. What? The Three of Swords nearly came out. So some of you are in some rocky connections with your partners right now. Some of you are in some third-party situations. Okay. So here's the Queen of Wands. That's popped out for you guys. So what I would say is your love interest or partner. Okay, let's do this in sections. So the singles, for the single people, that's currently dating, you know, or they have a love interest. This person feels like you guys are on your A game right now. So you may be doing a lot action-wise regarding, let's say, work. You'll be more physically active regarding that sector. You're doing a lot more than you previously was doing, and you know they're noticing that you're in the spotlight, and they're like, okay, that's interesting. So I think you're getting out there more, and if it's not regarding your work situation, it's just you're putting more effort into the way you look. So you could be having a lot of self-care routines. You guys may be using certain creams, you know, using different products for your hair. Some of you may have got your body done. I don't know, you know, like basically you've just enhanced your beauty in some sense, and your partner love interest sees this and they're kind of like, oh, okay, well, Gemini's doing a lot, but is in a good way. But obviously, if you have insecure partners or love interests, obviously they're going to view it as a bad way, because then, you know, everyone's looking at you, and, you know, people are going to want to speak to you other than them. So it really depends, right? Because this is just the first card, but I'm just going off the first card, and literally is stating you personally, you've improved your looks, or you've improved what you're doing in your work sector. And it's even your personality, you've kind of come out of your shell a bit more, and you're having a bit more fun, and they're just kind of like, okay. I think some of them, intuitively, I'm getting some of them were kind of used to you maybe being at home more often, or you not really putting much effort in where you look. Like maybe your focus was somewhere else, but now your focus is more on you and all your projects, and they're just like, okay, I mean, that's cool. I feel like I should be very happy as the partner, like, because obviously I'm picking up their energy. I feel like I'm supposed to be very happy that, you know, you're evolving this type of way, but I don't feel that. So I'm feeling more like Gemini is going to leave me because they put more effort in themselves, meaning they will attract better. And I'm getting more of, I didn't even know you could glow up like that, but okay, I thought you was always going to be the way you was. But okay, like, I don't know, I'm feeling fear as the partner, I'm feeling fear. As a love interest, I'm feeling fear. Even if you are in a couple with this person, like you guys are officially together, I still feel some fear, like you you're very, some majority of you are quite popular, right? And as the partner, I kind of feel like you're just gonna leave me. I don't know, like it's crazy. But let's go. How does Gemini's concept? Yeah, see, I knew it. My intuition doesn't lie. We have the Two of Cups in reverse. Yeah, so some of you, it's just very rocky. I did say that the Three of Swords was trying to come out. So there's some of you that are actually in third party situations. There's some of you that are in third party situations and you don't even know about it. Or some of you are feeling like your person has put you in some sort of third party situation, but you have no proof. So there's just that energy of third party there. And for those of you where there is no third party, it's just a situation where your partner feels like you instantly could bring a third party into you guys' relationship dynamic because you're that bitch, you're that guy, you know what I mean? So we have the Two of Cups in reverse, which literally is now we're going to do subgroups because I saw third party. So for those of you where you know you're in a third party situation, your person feels like you are this close to saying go away. Like, you're actually getting on my nerves. I'm really good looking. I can find someone out there. And I'm not only good looking, like, I'm very interesting as well. I'm a catch, so I don't really understand, you know, why you think I can't get better. I think some of you kind of also improved your looks and have been going out more because, like, it's to kind of show your partner, like, you thought, I don't know what you thought that I was just going to stay home and be sad over you because I'm not really going to do that. And it's worked. Your partner love interest is kind of like, oh, I didn't even know Gemini was going to move like that. So yeah, they're a bit shocked. I'm getting a shocked vibe, and scared, as I said. For some of you guys, your partner love interest was that you guys aren't really getting along as great as they would like to get along. And for some of you, just because you've gone out and you know you've improved on yourself, it's like they don't trust you. They don't trust you to stay loyal to them. They feel like you're out there cheating. um, that's crazy. So what, you can't look good and be loyal? I don't really understand what's up with people, but literally for majority of you, that's how your love interest feel. They feel like there's a high possibility you could go out there and be with someone else. So I'm getting a bit of low self-esteem. Um, yeah, some of you, as I said, some of you, they feel like you're really close to either saying, I don't want to date no more, I don't want to be with you anymore. So it's just a bit rocky right now. They're just really feeling insecure this month because you guys are glowing up this month, regardless of the relationship dynamic. And already I've got two cards out and there's three people there. So a lot of you are literally in third party situations, or your person feels like you're going to put them in a third party situation. Right. Oh, some of you as well. This is crazy. Some of you, your partner love interest, they may have tried to make you jealous, like by, you know, they keep saying, oh, like, this person's better than you, I could easily be with them, but I'm with you, so you should be grateful, like that type of vibe. And you're kind of like, well, go be with them then, because I'll tell you one thing, they ain't better than me, and I'll show you they ain't better than me. I don't even have to do too much, but now I'm going to do too much just to take the piss, because you're taking the piss out of me, right? So you guys have really grown up and you're like, go be with that person then, because they're better than me, right? Just do it. That's cool. Like, it's not even an issue. and they see that that's what you're doing, and they're like, okay, I tried to do reverse psychology and it epically flopped. Now I'm going to be stuck with someone I don't really like. I was trying to make Gemini jealous, it didn't work. Now they're actually saying to me, go be with that person then, and I'm like, I actually didn't really want to be with that person. I wanted you to fight for me, and you're not actually doing that. So now I'm pissed because I'm stuck with someone I don't really like. So yeah, that is the situation. Like, they tried to play a game, and you guys flipped it. You guys said, "Oh, you want to play games? I can play the game 10 times better. And if that's what you want to do, I will be paid to, and I will just glow up, and you can go be with that person there. It's not really a problem, so madam. It really isn't. You think I can't get man or girl? Are you alright?" Okay, so yeah, basically they tried to do reverse psychology and it flopped for some of you. Like, it didn't work, and they're feeling the brunt of it right now. They're kind of like, oh man, I tried something and it backfired. That's for those of you where you know your person's trying to introduce a third party, and yeah. Okay, moving forward, more information please. How does Gemini's partner love interest feel about them? We have the Queen of Cups reverse. For some of you, and remember, this could be vice versa as well. It could be a situation where maybe you guys are doing this to your partner. So you gotta take whichever side resonates. But I'm feeling this is more of your partner that's doing this to you. So yeah, but also what I'm kind of getting is your partner just feels like you guys are emotionally detached right now. Emotionally, like you're just not entertaining them like that. You're kind of like, yeah, I don't have time for this. You're trying to wind me up because cool, I know that I'm very emotionally expressive, which Geminis are, because you guys are air signs. So if you want to say something, you're going to say it, and that's everyone's business. But I think recently you're just kind of like, I'm not doing this with you. Like, I'm not sitting here being all emotional because you want to wind me up. I'm not doing it. Like, so your partner kind of sees, or your love interest sees, that you're not falling for previous traps that they tried to put you in, or emotional manipulation that they tried. Like, it's not really working these days, and they're just kind of like, oh man, what am I going to do? Because emotional manipulation was my tactic. It was working for the longest time on Gemini, and now it's not working. And they feel very helpless. This is why I was feeling scared in the beginning. Yeah, like, because now emotional manipulation isn't working, because emotionally you guys are just cut off right now. You guys are just living your best life right now. You're not going to let this person just make you feel down anymore, because the emotional manipulation they're trying to do on you isn't working. They're feeling really sad about it. Yeah, this is so funny. This is actually hilarious. Obviously I can't laugh, it's early in the morning, but I can't help it. I really love it, yeah, when someone tries to do something weird and it flops. Like, it flops epically. I just love it, because how dare you even try that in the first place? Like, how dare you even try that with Gemini? And it's hilarious. I kind of understand what you guys are doing, because I have a Gemini Venus. So this is yeah, if anyone ever tries to do that with me, I will behave the same way you guys are behaving. Like, you think I care? I will just do what I need to do, and I'll glow up too. How about that? And that's what you lot are doing. And I have to say, Gemini, I respect it, and I resonate with this very well. Like, it's crazy. Um, okay, I didn't really talk about those that are single, but it even applies for those that are single. Like, if you're dating someone, some of you may be speaking to someone and they're trying to make out like they're not that interested, and they have other people they could potentially be speaking to. And it's the same thing where you guys are kind of like, okay, you think I ain't got other people I can speak to? You ain't the only person I'm speaking to, sir. Or you are, but now it's coming to a point where I will go speak to someone else. And some of you are kind of like, I don't even need to speak to someone else. I'm just going to live my life, and whoever comes to me, I'm going to speak to them. So you guys aren't even in this stage of, oh, like, I need to go out there and speak to someone else because you're speaking to someone else. Is pretty much like, I'll just be by myself happily. It's not really a problem. I don't need to cheat and be with someone every 5 minutes like you do. I'll just be by myself. I'll have fun, and I will find someone eventually. And they really don't like that about you, because they know they need someone. Like your partner love interest needs someone there, and you guys don't behave like that. You guys are literally like, whoever I'm meant to be with, I'll be with. So I don't need to behave like that. And they're quite envious of that because they don't know how to live like that. They don't know how to get in that mindset. They don't know how to be alone. So yeah, they're kind of irritated at you by that. So what? They're kind of irritated at you because of that. So it's just, this is sad. This is actually sad. To be fair, I haven't even finished the reading yet, but I would kind of say, you guys, you should just continue. Obviously, if this is the way I'm saying it, like it's not vice versa. If this is you guys where your person's being weird and you guys are like whatever, I think you should continue to be like this because you shouldn't let anyone emotionally manipulate you, into feeling down or sad. Or that they have options, so you must break your neck to do what they say. Like, I don't think you guys should be living like that. So yeah, I would say continue. And if it's vice versa, um I don't know what you guys are doing. You guys shouldn't be trying to manipulate someone to stay with you by saying, oh, I have another person here. Like that's a bit off. Like, it's obviously someone that has high self-esteem, which your love interest is, they're just going to be like, what's wrong with you? Like, okay, go be with that person then. What the hell? That behavior is very off-putting. So I think you guys should practice more self-love, and try to learn to be by yourself and stop trying to play games. Like, what is this? Like, just stop. But as I said, for the majority of you, I think is your partner being a bit, or love interest being a bit off, and you're just not entertaining it. And I would say continue with that. Um, some of you, your love interest, there's a mother, and I don't know whose side it's from, but someone's mother keeps trying to interfere in the connection, and the other partner's just annoyed about it. They're just like, why every 5 minutes we have to listen to what your mum says? Why are you so involved with your mum? Because the Queen of Cups is like a mother. I think she's like the mother card. Some people will say it is the Queen of Pentacles, but nah. Yeah, but nah. For me personally, it's the Queen of Cups because she's more maternal and more emotional. So yeah, and someone's mum can be interfering in a connection a bit too much. So if for some of you, like, you feel like your partner's been acting a bit weird recently after they've been spending a lot of time with their mum, she could literally have something to do with that too. But at the end of the day, your person has their own minds and they shouldn't be listening to their mum 24/7. Like, sometimes have your own minds, what the hell. But obviously that's how some people don't really operate like that. Like, they're going to do what their mum says and that's it. So if some of you are in that situation, I would just say, just do you, like you've been doing you. Like, okay, whatever. Don't let no one's mum rule you, I'll tell you that much. Like, if your mum can't really tell you much, don't let no one else's mum tell you anything. I will say that because no, sorry, we're not doing that out here. No. No. um Trying to see if I get anything else. For some of you, an ex might be interfering in your relationship. So your person might have made out like the connection's done with that person, but for some reason they keep interfering, and you're just kind of like, what is this? Do you want your ex back? Because I actually don't have to talk to you. Like, you spoke to me, bro. You spoke to me, sis. I don't have to talk to you. And your partner or love interest may be acting like, oh, I don't even want them, but for some reason the ex is always around. Like, so if some of you, you're kind of in that situation, and I will say the same advice. Like, just keep doing you, because all you have is yourself, really. You know what I mean? So there is a lot going on with you, Gemini. I don't know what's going on here. Regardless of the situation, though, these are the feelings, and the feelings are you're elevating, and they're scared you're gonna stop talking to them, or you're gonna leave the relationship ultimately. And yeah, let me see what else I can get. How does Gemini's love interest or partner feel about them in September? I don't like that. I don't like that one. Okay, We have the Eight of Pentacles here, and how I normally would read that is someone that's not really trying to improve themselves like career wise, but is reversed. And I'm not, from what I've said so far, I'm not really getting that. Like intuitively, I'm getting more of you guys are now focused on maybe your career, or you're focused on yourself and building yourself, and maybe you guys are dabbling more into makeup and jewelry and clothing like this. You guys are just putting more effort within yourself, and this person feels like all that energy that you're putting in yourself, it was previously on them, and they're just annoyed because now that's not there anymore. Like, so you put all this energy into building yourself and your projects and your career, but nothing's on me. Like, not even a bit. No, bro, no, sis, nothing is on you. What is this? Like, so Gemini's supposed to stop what they're doing to look after you, to baby you. Is that not what you have your mum for? And are you not a big grown man or big grown woman? I don't really understand why you need Gemini to baby you. Some of you may have actually been babying your partner or love interest, and now you've kind of stopped, and they're just kind of like, what? What's going on? Isn't that our thing? Isn't that what we do? Like, I don't really. So they're not very happy that, yeah, I knew it. I told you, look, like after the first card, you would think it's positive cards because the card's positive, but actually they're annoyed at the fact that you're elevating, and some of you kind of need to question your relationship at this point, because why your partner's supposed to be happy for you, like why are they annoyed that you're doing well? That's not healthy. But yeah, yeah, they're not getting no attention. Everything's going on, work and school and looks regarding you. I feel like a lot of you are going ham when it comes to your career sector or money situation. Like, you guys are going ham, and this person, they don't like it. Some of you, yeah, you're with people that think you're better than them. Does that make sense? Now, as I said in my previous videos, no one is better than anyone. Yeah, everyone's equal, right? But because a majority of you are kind of with someone that has low self-esteem, they just feel like you're way better than them and you're going to leave them any minute. So they have to do manipulation tactics for you to stay. They can't just be their normal self, because then you'll leave them a bit quicker. That's how they feel. When you guys may feel like, I don't even think they're lower than me, I think we're equal. Some of you may feel like, I think they're better than me. I don't even know why they think I'm better than them. But at this very point of time in September, they feel like you're going places and you're leaving them behind. And you can attract better suitors than them. So yeah, they really want to invest in the connection, but it just seems like you guys are a bit unbothered by it. You're just like, okay, like you guys have the vibe of you're just there. Like, I don't really care. Because I feel like for a lot of you, you've probably been in a cycle where this person just keeps taking the mickey, and you guys probably get emotional every time, like over and over again. And now it's gotten to a point where you're like, I'm just not taking this like seriously anymore. If you're there, you're there. If you're not, you're not. And there's this time they're like, oh, no, I'm really going to invest in you, like, because we have the Seven of Pentacles here. Like, I'm really going to take you seriously. I'm really going to invest in you. And you guys are like, how many times did you say that, bro? Like, how many times have you said that, sis? Like, I'm just not, like, I don't believe it. So yeah, so they're kind of running out of lyrics. They're running out of things to say to get you to stay at this point, or to keep you interested, and they're stressing right now. I'm not gonna lie to you. But let's also find out how they're gonna behave in September. How are they going to behave in September? How's Gemini's partner love interest going to behave in September? That's so funny. I might make the title, they try to make you jealous and now they're stuck with someone they don't like. That is actually hilarious. That's why you shouldn't play games like that. People don't know who they're messing with, you know, and you should never mess with a Gemini. You should never do it. Because they are the kings and queens of mind games. No one plays a mind game better than a Gemini, so I don't even know why they even tried that with you lot. That's a bit weird. What the hell? How's Gemini's partner love just going to behave with them in September? Ugh, they just stick to you like glue in it. Oh my gosh. Okay, so strength is here. And it's not in a good way, even though it's upright. They're going to say to you, look, we've been together for so long. We've been together for nearly 8 years, 8 months, 8 weeks, whatever, right? We've been together for a while. And I just don't think that you should break our connection over something so trivial, even if they've done it 100 times. They're just like, I just don't feel like we should do that. You should do that. And so they're going to persuade you that. They're going to persuade you to keep the connection going, whether you're in a serious connection or just dating. And if you've kind of stopped talking to this person as well, like they're going to try and come back in your life 100%. They're not going to leave you alone because you're that bitch. Okay. And I remember the original tarot deck is a woman taming a lion. So for some of you, a lot of you are with as I said, you're with people that have mummy issues. So they're going to look to you for maternal love and maternal caring and these things. So because the girls or the men that they're with right now aren't really giving them that type of affection, and you do, they're not going to leave you alone. So there's that there. And also they're going to try and this is also tame in a bad way. They're going to try and persuade you to kind of, okay, I'll be real, I'm not even going to sweet up what I'm saying. They're going to try and persuade you to look after them, so you stop what you're doing. So you stop going out and having a good time. So you stop working on your projects. So you stop working on your career, and everything's about them. Yeah. Be very careful, Gemini. I don't think you should do that. But, you know, free will is up to you what you do with this information. If this does happen throughout September, just remember to continue doing what you're doing, you know. It's okay to give affection here and there, but not to the point where everything else in your life is getting neglected. Do you know what I mean? Like, it's crazy. I don't know. Some of you, yeah, your partners and love interests are a bit selfish. I don't really like that. Let's go. How is Gemini's partner love interest going to behave in September? You had the 5 of Wands here. See, it's the same shit. This is the same thing over and over again. Okay, so the 5 of Wands is here. If you guys felt like you was in competition with other women or men because that's how this person made you feel, they're still going to put you in that position where you feel like you are competing with other men and women, because this is the only way they know how to keep you. Because if they make themselves seem like a catch, then you will want to catch them. Like, that's the way their mindset is. They can't change it. They just won't. So if you guys thought there was going to be some change from their previous behavior, there's not going to be no change. If anything, the manipulation tactics are going to get a bit stronger. So you need to spiritually protect yourself. I'll tell you that. So there's that. And for some of you, if you've actually just said, I'm not talking to you anymore, bye, don't speak to me ever again, and it's kind of a no contact situation, they're going to try and fight for your love. So if you are actively speaking to someone new now, this person is going to try and mess that up for you. They're going to, some of you, like, ring your phone 100 times, no call ID. I don't know what you call that. No, I think in other countries that's what it is. It's literally no call ID. No call ID. Roll up to your house, try and find the person that you were speaking to. It's very crazy behavior, but yeah, like, they're gonna try mess up your relationship because they want you back. So that's for those of you where there's a no contact situation and you're trying to move on with your life. So even if you haven't really spoken to someone, 'cause some of you are kind of like, I'm not even with anyone, I just ended this connection and that's it. It's a situation where they're gonna try and speak to you before another person can speak to you in a romantic sense. So yeah, they're trying to get rid of the competition out there, no matter what situation you're in. Even if you're in a relationship with them, they're gonna try and stop anyone from trying to speak to you. Like they will actually, and for a lot of you, they will physically fight them because they ain't got nothing to lose. Some of you, oh my gosh, I don't want to say that. Some of you, they'll go jail for you. I don't know what's going on, but yeah, they will cause some damage. So if you guys are talking to someone, I would maybe maybe prevent that from happening, because this person is on another type of vibe. I don't know what's going on. They will do damage if they have to. And some of you, it's not even like physical. Some of you, they'll probably say stuff to the new person you're speaking to, or people that interest you, and say, oh, Gemini's not even that great. You know what they did to me? Like weird stuff like that, so that the person doesn't even want to speak to you. Do you know what I mean? So they're just trying to sabotage your new connections that you get in, which is really sad. But yeah, that's what they're trying to do this month, guys. It's crazy. It's crazy. What's that? Oh, it's crazy. Quora popped up on my phone. Quora's like this whole question answers thing, and I think that's related to this reading. So they're gonna even ask, oh my gosh, this is a bad up thing. What they're gonna do is they're going to ask your new person, like, oh, what's going on between you two? Are you guys serious? Like they're gonna be asking a lot of questions, like interrogation. So, they might even ask you a lot of questions, like, so who are you talking to now? We're not done yet, like that type of vibe. Bro, sis, I said we're done. Why are you being crazy? Like it's done. Let me move on. What the hell? That type of vibe. Cool. How will Gemini's partner love interest behave in September 2021? Okay, we have the Ten of Pentacles. This is a bit weird for me. Like, so imagine, guys, they're gonna do all that. No one can have you, but I'm gonna make you feel like other people want me. And what that's going to do is it doesn't create like a stable type of connection. They're just going to be acting very unstable. For a lot of you, this is kind of like an ex. So if you kind of was watching this expecting to hear stuff about your new partner, Spirit wants to tell you about your ex instead, because your ex is on a new flex right now, and they will try and mash up your new connection you have going on. So don't let them. Oh my gosh, they're gonna mess up your money. Guys, I don't know what's going on here. Okay, so for some of you, obviously, if you are in, no, it still would still apply. Okay, cool. Whatever whatever dynamic you're in, some of them are trying to mess up your financial situation so that you are only financially dependent on them, where you don't make any source of income, or your income isn't as great as theirs. So they're not trying to build with you, they're trying to make you depend on them financially. So you guys need to be very, very careful. And then some of you, what they're going to do is, oh gosh, some of them might cause problems in your workplace. Okay, some of them may be causing problems in your workplace, so that you get in problems and they fire you, and you now have to ask this person for money. It's really weird. That's for some of you, innit? Some of you probably like, he don't even know where I work. Okay, well, for people that do know this person knows where you work, they could potentially try to do that. But then if there's other ways, I'm getting that you guys find multiple ways to get money anyway. But one of those sources they will try to mess up. And the way that they will do that, because on top of the strength card, is they will persuade you to spend more time with them so you don't go in. They will persuade you to spend time with them so you don't focus on what you're supposed to be focusing on to make more money. So you need to be careful. Okay. And then some of you, it may not be a financial situation, it may be a situation where they're not trying to, they're going to make out like they don't want to be with you long term, but you can't be with anyone. What is going on here? That is literally the vibe, guys. I don't know what you're going to do. This person is on some next level mind games. They playing some mind games. Let's go. How will Gemini's partner love interest behave with them in September? We have the Sun. I believe this means they're going to act childish. There's going to be hella childish. Hella. And look, the Tower's at the bottom of the deck. Guys, they're trying to mess up things for you. Sorry. You thought I was going to say something sweet in this reading. No, I'm not. We keep it real in these readings. And in this reading, this person is going to make everything about them. They're going to mash up your money situation. Or they're going to make out like, you know, I don't even want to be with you, but you can't be with anyone else type of vibe. It's a bit weird. Obviously, this is general reading, so you know which ones resonate with you. But it's just a situation where the Sun, yeah, how I normally read it in this deck is not what I'm getting intuitively. I'm getting more of the original Rider Waite deck, and that literally is I think it's a child on a horse or something like that, and they're just gonna be childish, hella childish, and they're gonna expect you to look after them, and they're gonna try. It's weird. They're gonna be the baby, but they're gonna try control you, because I'm pretty sure on the horse or whatever the baby's on, they're basically riding the horse, right? So they're controlling where the horse goes, and that's you lot. So they just want to control you, but they also want to be a baby where you look after them. It's a bit weird, but that's literally the vibe. And because the Sun is on top of the Five of Wands, which is the conflict card, they're just gonna create conflict. So every time you're trying to be peaceful, every time you're trying to be happy, they're gonna try and cause conflict. As I said, the Tower's at the bottom of the deck, so it's just not good. They're just trying to mess up your foundation where your only foundation is them. So if you've built a foundation for yourself where I have me, I'm good, I'm solid, they're trying to mess up you building yourself, basically. This reading is terrible. I actually thought I was gonna hear something good, but you guys are doing very well, right? So I don't care how much you love this person. Do not let them destroy what you're building, what you're working on, and do not let them destroy your self-esteem. Keep showing yourself self-care and love. You know, you must love yourself first, and then you can love others. You know what I mean? Because if you don't really love yourself, how can you really love other people? So don't let this person do this to you. I don't care if you're married to them. Don't let them do that to you guys. Like, no one deserves to feel like this. No one deserves this happening to them. But I am going to put additional messages on my Patreon. So I will be using the Oracle Shadows and Light deck and the Gods and Titans Oracle deck on my Patreon, and I will put that in the description box below, so you can subscribe to that if you want to see the bonus reading. But that is your reading, Gemini. And if you like reading, subscribe to my channel, and if you would like a personal reading, the details are in the description box below. But I'm gonna go now. Bye guys.